Hey guys, Titan Dragon here. I'd like to welcome you to my channel and to my video. I'm just starting off a new Minecraft world. I'll put the seed in the description if you're interested in checking out the world itself. As always, when you start a new world, you start off by punching out some trees. I believe I'm playing on normal. I'm actually recording this audio several weeks after I've recorded the video. Just had some stuff happen since I recorded the initial video. You know, Thanksgiving, family stuff. It's actually the week of Christmas in 2020 when I'm recording this audio. One thing I don't like to do is just take out a tree and just let it sit there and have the leaves floating. So I typically, try to take out as many of the leaves as I can. Collect some saplings and sticks if any drop. Didn't look like that tree dropped any. So, moving on to the next tree. So what is the way that you guys like to play Minecraft? Typically when I play Minecraft, in a private world of my own, I mostly play on peaceful because that's what I'm comfortable with. But like I said, for this one, I believe I'm playing in normal, just so there are mobs and whatnot. And probably at a later date, I will switch it up to hard, just because it's more interesting. You can do more things with villagers and villager trading if you can. Have zombies turn villagers into zillagers, and then, change them back into villagers. Better trades and whatnot. I'm a firm believer in playing Minecraft how you want to play it. If you like to build and want to play on creative, that's cool. I respect that. If you want to play it modded up like crazy, that's cool too. I did have some resource packs, a couple that I turn on and off. I have one that, shows spawnable blocks by light level, and it just uses, torches and whatnot. It doesn't take into account whether it's day or night. I also have a chunk border resource pack that I typically use. I've actually turned them off. Well, I can't have them both on at the same time. It actually causes the graphics to just be pure black. Nothing renders properly. So for this one, I've turned it off. I will probably not have them on unless I do something on camera that requires the chunk borders. Then I will probably do that, have that one on. Here I'm just gathering up some seeds. Now I'm looking to see if I can't spot any sugar cane. Now I'm looking for a spot to hopefully find some coal on the surface, or a nice spot to build my first base. There's some surface coal. I start mining and I said, oh wait, do you get coal if you're using a wood pickaxe? And I wasn't sure, so I'm like, oh, I'll just mine up some cobblestone first and then make a cobblestone stone pickaxe to mine up the coal, just to make sure I didn't waste any coal. And then I'm also going to turn this little spot into my first hidey hole, into my first little house. I am playing on a PC, but when I first started playing Minecraft, I actually played it on the Wii U with my brother, and then we both have migrated to playing it on a Switch. We played that together, but my Switch Joy-Con started doing that annoying drift that they get, and so I actually migrated to playing on a PC because the drift was just driving me up the wall. I couldn't stand it. So I've gone ahead and made myself some stone tools. So now I'll hit up the hole here. One thing I like about this little area is the water that I have right there. Right down there. That'll be good for farming and whatnot. One of my pet peeves is the grass. I know a lot of people like having the grass around. I actually don't. It drives me up the wall. I typically like, oh, I'm working in this area. I'm gonna take out all this grass because it just mobs makes it harder to see mobs and whatnot. And grass also provides seeds, so you need that early game to get your wheat farm going so you can either start making bread for food or breed cows and sheeps and lure them out, or gather chickens as well. So now I'm going to start my wheat farm. I'm just going to base it off this little pond I have right next to my hidey hole. And with crops, of course, if you're been playing Minecraft for a while with Bedrock, which is what I'm playing on, you can't have crops grow slower if the kitty corner adjacent is the same crop type. So you can do rows, but if they're kitty corner, then it slows down the speed of growth of both crops. So when you're starting off early, it's good to just do rows with a empty row in between. And if you have multiple crops, you just do every other row as a different crop. So here I'm just gathering up oak, which is actually, I think it's better looking than the birch. I think the birch is too light of a color, so I don't use it for much building. But it's good. I like to harvest it anyways for making like chests and things that it's not gonna show that it's a birch, that I use birch wood, bookshelves and whatever. So here I'm just using my hoe to hopefully get some saplings and sticks. In a later episode, we'll set up I'll show you how I like to set up my tree farms. So I'm gathering up some saplings and some sticks, and I'm just going to let the rest of those leaves decay on their own. There's a cave there that we could probably go caving in a future episode. Alright, so now I'm running back to my hidey hole to do what I do at night on the first night, which is actually to dig out a mine. Dig out a mine and work on my little hidey hole that I'm going to survive in or live in for a little while. So here I'm just working on this first entrance room. I'm going to make it wider and deeper. Not going to worry too much about replacing the walls with something else, because I think what I'm going to do is actually make what I call a longhouse outside near my crops. And then this will be like just a place to go into for a mine or something. I'm going to move my furnace and my crafting table, of course, and I'm going to inset them into the wall itself. I'm going to build a campfire here, but I'm probably not going to place it right away since I don't want to go back out into the night and run the risk of having a zombie, skeleton, or a creeper come after me. So here I've decided, I don't want to use my oak to build a chest, so I'm going to build some chests with my birch. Sometimes at night, I'll back off into a corner and think about what I'm going to do, so I can easily and quickly check whether or not it's, how close it is to daytime, just by peeking out of the little hole I have where my door will be one day. But for now, I'm just, using that piece of birch to block it off. So here I'm building what will be a temporary bedroom. I think I'm just going to make it a 3x3 and have a spot for my bed. I'm very big with symmetry and whatnot. If you haven't noticed, I typically have, you can see that I put torches on either side of the door. I put torches on both sides of the wall. As far as my inventory goes, I typically always keep my sword in my first slot, the pick I'm using in the second slot, and that third slot, I'll swap out with other tools. Sometimes I'll have an axe there, or my shovel, or a hoe, and then I typically have torches in the last spot and food in the second to last spot, and then, you know, building materials in between. So here I've made another pickaxe, and I've decided that I'm going to start mining down to y equals 11. You know, just to start my mine. I'm actually doing a time lapse here, because when day hits, I am going to be switching back to episode 2. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.